Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA. I'm out for my morning drive. I'm going into Kingsland, Texas, and hopefully I have sold my 2013 Jayco J-Flight, but that's another story. What I want to talk about this morning is for you guys that have portable solar particularly, you know, one of the things can happen is when you're out on the road and you're using your solar, you become what I call a solar slave. And by that I mean you don't want to go off and leave your solar unattended, your portable solar unattended while you're out taking a drive, because you may come back and your solar be gone. So, you know, I'm always aware of that when I'm out, and so what I do, I always put the solar up somewhere where it's secure, and then I go, and since I have a camper top on my pickup and I'm towing a travel trailer, what I do is I just put the solar in the back of the pickup, and it's secure, and I can go anywhere I want to and then come back and put it out again. But if you have a schedule, you know, if you know about how many hours of sunlight you need to recharge your battery, for example, for me, I need about 5 hours of good sunlight to keep my AGM 120 amp hour battery fully charged using the energy that I use on a daily basis. So knowing that, what I can do is, particularly out west where you really get some beautiful sunny days a lot, is in the mornings when I get up, I can put the solar panels out while I'm doing my breakfast and my ablution, so to speak, and then I can take my walk, because that's not going to be so far that I won't be worried about my solar, and then I can do some other things when I get back, and that'll take, you know, a total of maybe 3.5 hours, you know, for my walk-in, and a whole bit, just taking my time and enjoying the morning. And then if I decide I need to go to town or go somewhere to get water, or I want to go see something, and I'm going to drive and leave my RV or my travel trailer, then what I would do is put the solar panels in the back of the truck like I did before and go, okay? And that way I don't have to worry about putting a chain on them and all that crap. Because a chain will keep an honest man honest, but it's not going to keep a thief honest. If a thief wants those panels, he'll tear them apart to get them. So having said that, be careful that whenever you get solar, that you don't become a solar slave, and you want to enjoy the trip and all that stuff. And then what I can do, see, I get 3 hours in the morning of good sunshine. I need 5 or 6. Well, from 4 to 7 in the evenings out west, starting about March and April and so forth, you've got at least 3 more hours of sunshine. So that would give me a total of 6 hours of good sunlight. So that should more than keep my AGM battery fully charged. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that, because if you have a schedule and you know how many hours of sunlight, good sunlight, you need, that's a key word, good, you know, not cloudy and all that stuff. That makes a big difference. But if you know what you need, then you can work around and, you know, build you a schedule and a routine that matches that, and keep your solar panels secure at the same time. Now, for you guys that have it fixed on your RVs or your vans or whatever, that's a whole different ball game. You know, the only time they're going to be able to get to it is when you're there, and that's not going to work, is it? Probably not. So, having said that, and, you know, as far as ways to secure the panels, you know, there's all kind of locking mechanisms and chains and stuff you can do that, again, will keep an honest man honest, but it's not going to do anything to Bubba with the wire cutters, okay? I mean, he's going to show, if it's a professional that's making a living, like a lot of people do at Quartzsite. There's people out there right now that are making a living off of going around and stealing solar panels and generators and stuff, okay? And believe me, when I was out there this year in January, or last year, I'm sorry, 2017, they actually put a notice that, you know, guard your panels and stuff and your generator, because, you know, even people that had locks on their generator were losing their equipment. And it was a business, you know, because they could take them there. The beauty of that business is they could steal the generator there and resell it in the same area, probably the same day. You know, you steal a $2,000 generator and sell it for $800, you know, a super deal today for you, guy. And guess what? there'll be people who'll count out $8 $100 bills and say thank you, and never ask any questions. In fact, it may be stolen again the same night. So, but you just have to be careful. Now, if you're in an RV park, of course, you don't need any of that stuff. Anywhere where you got the hookups, you're not worried about it. But if you're out, if you're boondoggle, even if you're in a state park where they don't have water and electric, or you got a site that doesn't have water and electric, I would recommend that you be very, very careful about leaving your panels out. However, have I ever seen people do it? Yep. A lot of people. I've seen a lot of people gone from their campsite most of the day, and their solar panels are out. Now, I wished I could do that with peace of mind, but I can't. It ain't in me. I mean, if I drove off and left my solar panels out, my little Zamp solar stuff, it would bother me all the way around town. I mean, it would be on my mind that somebody is fooling with my stuff. And that's just the way I am, because I just don't have a large degree of trust in people. You know what I mean? But having said that, guys, I'm here where my RV is parked, and I'm waiting patiently. They did text me yesterday and say they would be here at 10 o'clock, and I'm sure they will, because last time they were very punctual. And coincidentally, I had a guy call this morning that lives right down the street by where this is, and he says, of course, everybody's got cash, okay? But what he said, he's transferred some money from his check into his savings account, and that he could give me cash, and he was even willing, and he's made an offer that's about $600 more than this guy, and I don't like to lose 6 Franklins, if you know what I mean. Franklins are $100 bills, but I will honor the deal with the individual out of Austin, Texas, because, I mean, even though other people may not, it doesn't mean you have to be that way. I mean, I still have a little honor left, I guess, in that if I shake a man's hand and we reach an agreement, then if he follows through, it's a done deal. Now if he skips, if he doesn't show up here by 10:30 or 11, I've got this guy's phone number in my phone, so I could call him and say, hey guy, you bring a check today, I won't do anything with it, but I'll put that check or whatever you want to do, bring me a money, whatever you're going to bring me, I'll deposit it on Monday, and when that money's free, it's yours. And we could do that right today. But having said that, it's good to have a backup sale if it's legit. Everybody's told me they're going to bring cash. I hear you. And I've had about, I don't know how many people I've had actually just tell me they're going to buy it and then disappear. Probably where we'd actually reached an agreement, I've had 4. Okay, and this guy that's coming today is the 4th one. I had 3 people actually shake my hand, say, yep, we're going to buy it, we'll be here tomorrow, bring the cashier's check or the cash, and it's done. And then never hear from them again, and when I call them, no answer. Okay, but having said that, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty 78609 telling you, when you're out with your solar, particularly you guys with portable solar, you have to be careful, number one, that somebody's going to fall in love with it, that they like your solar more than you do, and that always bothers me, and so I take care. But in planning my next trip coming up, since this will be my first time traveling with an RV, a travel trailer, and using solar, I've traveled with an RV before using a Honda generator, but I didn't like to run it because it was noisy. Even because when you're in an area that's just perfectly dead quiet, even a Honda generator, as quiet as they are, it's a noisy thing. And but solar is just so peaceful, and you don't have to. It's not mechanical. You don't have to change the oil, none of that crap. So having said that, just have you a schedule. First thing when you get out in the morning, slip on some warm clothes if you're in a cool climate. Go out and set your panels. And that takes about 5 minutes, and while you're doing your stuff that morning and taking your walk or whatever you do in the mornings, you could get a good 3 hours of sunlight there. And then in the evenings, when you chill out, for me, beer 30, I put the panels back out again, and I've got another good 3 hours of sunlight, and that should be more than ample. So anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. If you want a Maserati and 2 Learjets, get it, but use the link to Amazon products in the description of this video. Why? Because I'm an Amazon affiliate, and if you use it, I get a small commission. Doesn't cost you a dime. It really doesn't. It's a freebie for you. And so what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll actually help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight if that's what you choose to do, because you'll be full of water. And what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep and then hold it for a few seconds and breathe out, and do that several times a day, and it'll lower it reduces stress. That's one thing. Okay, and then that lowers your blood pressure, which is really good for your poor little heart that's working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I hope. And what else? Stretch, walk. I just finished doing my stretching and walking, and I'm here in the beautiful sunlight. Right now it's about 58 degrees. High today is supposed to be about 68. And very nice for this time of the year in Central Texas. Now this is fairly normal right now. This is the normal stuff. So anyway, guys, from Central Texas, enjoy your day, enjoy your life. And for those of you that use the Amazon link, thank you very much. And for those of you that don't want to fool with it, don't worry about it. It ain't a problem with me. Do what you got to do. Do well. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.